Hi, this is Teacher Jennifer from U.S. Citizenship Podcast. Every week we bring you practice interviews, quizzes, and the latest news that help you get ready for your U.S. citizenship interview. This week we interview Ahmed Khan from India. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Officer Jennifer. I will be interviewing you today.
Hello.
Why are you here today?
To apply for my citizenship.
Why do you want to become an American citizen?
Because I want to live here and continue working.
What do you miss about your old country?
My family and the festivals.
Are you ready? Do you have any questions before we begin?
Yes, I'm ready. Thank you.
Okay, good. Please raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Put down your hand. What did you just promise?
I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Excellent. Explain how you are eligible to become a U.S. citizen.
I have had a permanent resident card for more than 6 years.
How were you originally sponsored to come to the United States?
Originally, I came to US on an H-1B visa through my employer. And then they filed for my green card. And then it took me a few years to get the green card. And I switched employers in the meantime. And my second employer, I switched from EB3 to EB2, and then I got my green card through the second employer.
Personal information. What is your current legal name?
It's Ahmed Khan.
Can you spell your last name, please?
It's Khan.
And is the name on your green card the same as your legal name?
Yes.
What is your date of birth?
It's October 1, 1981.
What date did you become a legal permanent resident?
That was December 1st, 2014.
And what is your country of birth?
It's India.
And what is your country of nationality?
India.
And are you requesting any accommodations because of a physical disability?
No.
What was your original port of entry?
San Francisco.
Are you Latino or are you Asian?
Asian.
Was your mother or father a U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday?
No.
Let me ask you now about your current home address. What is your home address?
It is 111 Montague Expressway, Santa Clara, California.
How many years have you been at Montague?
Around 3 years.
Where did you live before you moved to Montague Expressway?
Before this, I was in Seattle.
Do you remember your home address in Seattle?
Yes. It is 222 Almaden Expressway, Seattle.
Now we're going to move on to work. How do you financially support yourself?
I have my own business.
Congratulations. What is the name of your business?
It is ABC Corporation.
What is the business of ABC Corporation?
We have our own software product.
What is your responsibility at your company?
I am the co-founder.
How long has that been your main source of
income? For 4 years.
Before your current company was your main source of income, what other companies did you work for?
Before this, I was at Boeing.
And what years were you at Boeing?
2013 to 2016.
And then you mentioned Hitachi. What years were you at Hitachi?
That was 2007 to 2010.
And what did you do for Hitachi?
I was a consultant.
It seems like you had that space between.
Yes.
What was your name of your graduate school?
Stanford University.
What did you study at Stanford?
I studied MBA.
Congratulations. Forgot to ask you at Hitachi, what was your job at Hitachi?
Hitachi, I was a consultant.
And your focus is software?
Yeah, software.
Is it enterprise software or security software?
Enterprise software, yep.
Okay, very good. Let us move on to travel. In the past 5 years, how many trips have you taken outside the United States?
Past 5 years, I've taken 8 trips outside.
How many total days were you outside of the United States?
317.
I'm looking at your application. It says only 7 trips. Did you take one more trip?
Yes, I took one this year in September.
Let me add that. What day did you leave?
I left September 4th,
And what day did you return?
October 4th,
Where did you travel to?
India.
And why did you go to India?
I just wanted to visit my family there.
That's a good reason. And most of your trips have been to India. But you did have a trip to different European countries. Were you on a tour or did you go for business?
One time I went on a tour on the way to India.
Did you go to England or where did you go? Do you remember?
I went to Brussels, Belgium, and Amsterdam, and a little bit of Germany.
Let's get on to marital status. What is your current marital status?
I'm divorced.
And how many times were you married?
Once.
Was your spouse an American citizen?
No.
Were you married and divorced in the United States?
Yes, yes.
Do you remember your date of marriage and your date of divorce?
Yeah, date of marriage 2015. Date of divorce 2016.
And you have your papers here. Do you pay any alimony to your spouse?
No.
Do you have any children together?
No.
Do you have any children?
No.
Let us continue on to part 12. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No.
Have you ever voted in any U.S. elections?
No.
Did you vote in India?
No.
Do you have any title of nobility in a foreign country?
No.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent?
No.
What is legally incompetent?
It means somebody who cannot function as a regular person, regular human.
Okay. As a regular adult.
Adult, yeah.
Although under COVID, nobody's functioning like a regular adult. Have you ever failed to file your taxes?
No.
Do you owe any taxes?
No.
And you file your business taxes separately from your personal taxes, is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Do you belong to any groups or organizations?
Well, just some alumni clubs.
Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
No.
What is communism?
Communism is like the People's Republic of China, North Korea.
Okay. Have you ever been a member of a totalitarian party?
No.
What is a totalitarian party?
It's where the government has total control over.
And have you ever been a terrorist?
No.
Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government, either by force or violence?
No.
What does it mean to overthrow a government?
It's like a coup wherein you forcefully, against the wishes of the people and the government, take it off power.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of a race, religion, national origin, member of a social group, or political opinion?
No.
Have you ever participated in genocide?
No.
Have you ever tortured someone?
No.
Have you ever tried to kill someone?
No.
Have you ever badly hurt or killed a person on purpose?
No.
Have you ever forced or tried to force someone to have sex?
No.
Have you ever tried to stop someone from practicing his or her religion?
No.
Have you ever participated in a military unit, rebel group, or militia?
No.
Did you serve in the military in India?
No.
Do you have any weapons training in India?
No.
Have you ever been a member of a gang?
No.
Have you ever been arrested or committed a crime?
No.
Have you ever been on parole or been in jail?
No.
Have you ever been stopped by the police?
Well, just for, speeding.
Shame on you. Did you pay your traffic ticket?
Yes. Yes.
Did you go to school or did you just pay the fine?
I just paid, yeah.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
What is a habitual drunkard?
It's somebody who excessively drinks alcohol.
Have you ever sold or smuggled illegal drugs or narcotics?
No.
Can you give me 2 examples of illegal drugs?
Like cocaine, heroin.
And have you ever been married to two people at the same time?
No.
Did you marry someone to get an immigration benefit?
No.
Have you ever tried to help someone enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever gambled illegally?
No.
Have you ever lied to the United States to get a public benefit?
No.
What are public benefits? Can you give me an example of a public benefit?
It's like food stamps.
Okay, good. Have you ever been deported?
No.
Did you ever serve in the U.S. military?
No.
Do you support the U.S. Constitution and the form of government?
Yes.
What is the Constitution?
It's a supreme law of the land.
What is the U.S. form of government?
It's a capitalistic economy.
Yeah, we're a capitalist economy. Capitalism and democracy go together. Okay? Democracy. Same as India.
Yeah.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
What is an oath?
Oath is a pledge.
What is allegiance?
It's loyalty.
And what is an oath of allegiance?
Pledge of loyalty.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms to the United States?
Yes, yes.
What is to bear arms?
It's to basically carry weapons.
Are you willing to perform non-combatant services for the U.S. Army?
Yes.
What is a non-combatant?
It's non-military, without weapons.
Are you willing to help the government during a national emergency?
Yes.
Do you promise everything that you said is true?
Yes.
I am going to ask you some citizenship questions.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Good, good.
The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words?
We the people.
Name one branch or part of the U.S. government.
Congress.
Name your U.S. representative.
It's Ro Khanna.
Yay, Ro Khanna. Who signs bills to become laws?
It's the president.
Who is the governor of your state now?
Gavin Newsom.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
You give up loyalty to other countries.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
It was July 4th, 1776.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
Civil War.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
Communism.
Name one state that borders Mexico.
California.
Okay, you answered them perfectly. I can ask you more civics questions.
Ask me some more. Yeah.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The president.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
Because some states have more people.
What does the president's cabinet do?
Advises the president.
What are two major political parties of the United States?
Democratic and Republican.
What are two ways Americans can participate in their democracy?
Vote for federal election and join a political party.
Yeah, you can just say, in that one, you can just say vote. What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
What did the Martin Luther King Jr. do?
Fought for civil rights.
And where is the Statue of Liberty?
It's in the Hudson River.
Yeah, it's in the Hudson River. Very good. Most people say New York Harbor, but it's actually on the Hudson River. You want me to give you a dictation now?
Sure.
Number one is in honor of Joe Biden. Delaware was the first state. Delaware was the first state. Next one. New York is the U.S. city with the most people. New York is the U.S. city with the most people. Thanksgiving is in November. Thanksgiving is in November. Washington was the father of our country. Washington was the father of our country. We vote for the president in November. We vote for the president in November. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know you're going to be a great citizen.